Alrighty. Well, unless I've missed something, it would be safe to assume that I'm live once again. Welcome back to the stream. If you're new here, my name is Ed and I draw stuff. And this was going to be one of those streams where I do exactly that. Just going to chuck on the old captain's hat. Just make sure it's on there. Hey, how's it going? Good to see you, everyone. If you're watching on the various different platforms, I am doing vertical, and I'm also doing horizontal format as well. So I'm still getting used to the different perspectives. I'm still very much a noob when it comes to that. Hey there, hey guys, how's it going? Hope you can hear me all right. Let me know if my sound is good. Let's have a look-ski. So I was working on this guy last weekend. Oh, not last weekend, last week rather. And yeah, he's a little surfing pineapple. I'm going to colour this guy in. Oh, thank you very much. I appreciate that. That's amazing. I've been doing the live stream on well, it's just started on Kick recently as well. And that seems to be, I guess, picking up a little bit of steam. I don't know. So the last couple of weeks, last week has been hectic as any week in September that I can remember, you know. I think it's something about the start of the months that end in BER that get, that make... Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, I've been going live on YouTube for a while now, and it's the first time it's actually gotten some live feedback. So it's cool. Thank you. I appreciate that. Always trying to put up new content as often as I can. It's been just a very hectic last couple of days. So this weekend, this coming Friday, Saturday and Sunday, if you're in the if you're in Sydney and you're looking for something fun and interesting, Oz Comic Con is on, and I will be drawing live. Out there with my friends. Yeah, we're getting it done. You don't see too many pineapples on surfboards. And rather than putting one into like generative AI, which I could very easily do, like, I get it, but that's really not what I'm about. Because like typing stuff into an AI generator is fine, but I actually have the requisite skills to, bring these things to life myself. And since spring, particularly here in Sydney, has been so hot, I'm expecting pretty much a similar thing when it comes to summertime. We're just going to have an absolute stinker of a summer. I'm not sure how dry it's going to be, but I have a sneaking suspicion that we're going to have a doozy of a bushfire season on our hands. So yeah, I'll be trying to do some live streaming at the convention itself. I'll see if that's actually possible. With my current setup, I don't think I'll have enough time to get it all like put together and whatnot. But hopefully, I will have like something, ready to go. Whoa, okay. Wow, that's very new. I was not expecting that. I think this, because I switched to both mobile and to desktop, I think I'm getting a little bit more in terms of watching. So hello to everyone out there. Thank you. I appreciate that. yeah, it's I've been working using the iPad Pro for about 9 years now. Yeah, I started using the iPad Pro back in 2015, 2016. Because essentially what had happened was I had a Wacom Cintiq. I bought an old Wacom Cintiq off eBay, and it just straight up died on me. And I was using it for everything. I was using it for Photoshop and everything like that. And I was predominantly doing a lot of digital art, and I was just getting swamped basically, and I wasn't able to work efficiently on it because the Wacom Cintiq, they're great to work on, but they're kind of bulky. So what I ended up doing was the cord on the back of it broke, because it was old. Like I said, it was secondhand. And the connections to my computer weren't that strong. And I remember unplugging it, and the plug itself snapped, and the whole thing just popped out, and I kind of just panicked. At the time, I had enough to buy my first iPad Pro. It wasn't anything super fancy. I just got the base model. But when I went out and got it, it was more of an emergency purchase than anything, because I had nothing else that I could do digital stuff on with any degree of reliability. And I'd seen this program that I'm using now called Procreate, and I thought, I'll give it a shot. And it worked out really well. Wow, far out. Was not expecting that to happen. Yeah, so I'll try to set up a live stream from the convention hall. I'll see how I go. I don't think I'll be able to, because I tend to get distracted a lot by customers and stuff. So I won't. Thanks, mate. This looks like somebody that you know. I mean, I think a lot of my even my fan art drawing stuff, because I've been working as a caricaturist for so long, a lot of the people, the regular everyday people that I draw end up in some way or another featured in my artwork. I think I should keep the surfboard sort of a bit off-white. Looks a bit like a tooth. Been listening to the band Styx recently, Dr. Domo Arigato, Mr. Roboto. Love that song. Because what's his name? Lawrence Gowan, the former lead singer. Oh, maybe he's a current lead singer, I don't know. Keep that separate. Man, that's crazy. And I hope everyone's having a good day or night wherever you are, if you're watching live. It's very cool to have you along. So I'll turn off that pencil layer. Let's work on some of the small detail. Oh, cool. Yeah, it's same time here in Sydney. Yeah, we're on the same time zone. Oh, okay. I'm pretty sure my my sound works. Yeah. I can never be too 100% sure if my sound is properly working. So yeah, I'll be doing some live drawings. I normally draw like caricatures at. Oh, this is Procreate. This is like the signature drawing app for iPad Pro. And interestingly enough, it was designed and developed in Tasmania, of all places. Oh, good. I mean, they have another one called Procreate Dreams, which is it's animation. It's like an animation version of Procreate, but you can still do animation in regular Procreate, and I personally find it a lot easier because my background is sort of old school hand drawn animation. Like I did briefly get into CGI stuff, but I just wasn't really good at it. It just wasn't really my thing. See, I'm more of a designer than I am an animator. Like I can animate, but I'm not. It takes a while for me to do. And I don't do it as often as just straight up drawing. He kind of, this one kind of reminds me a little bit of what's his name from Pokemon. What's the I think it's like Oddish. Yeah, Oddish the Radish Pokemon. I decided, yeah, that's right, Oddish. I decided I'll be drawing some Pokemon stuff down the track as well. Like I've got a few ideas sort of that have been percolating for a while that I haven't really done anything with. I mean, for the most part, I like to just do original stuff. Like I used to do more fan art, but I've sort of gone off the boil a bit with fan art. You know what I mean? Like you sort of really want to make some cool stuff based on like a franchise that you like, but then like a movie comes out that doesn't perform particularly well, or just gets poor reviews, and you just think maybe I'll just hold off on making anything fan art related for this particular franchise. And after a while, you just kind of get used to just not making fan art, and you're more focused on the stuff that you're sort of, I guess, what they called OC character, original characters. I think that's what OC stands for. Either that or like Orange County. Thank you. Yeah, so the way you make sunglasses look sort of semi-reflective, like these are sort of like cop shades. Oh. Cool, okay, fair enough. Like I was thinking of putting like a shark in the background, like jumping out and trying to get him, but I don't know, maybe I'll do another one where that's happening. So you don't want to overwork the design too much, because these get made into like I like to make these into like prints, and they print out really small, like what are they called, stickers and stuff. So you don't want them to be too detail heavy, because if you're passionate about adding like a lot of small detail, you got to remember that if you print it up small, it's going to be really obscure and really hard to see. So don't do anything really like intricate in terms of design and print it up really tiny, because it's just a waste of money, you know. I did that with one of my stickers, because I designed an X-Men themed skateboard based off of the Jim Lee 90s era X-Men, and like I'm a big fan of the old show from the 90s as well. Like I grew up watching that, and yeah, to me that's the X-Men. It's also one of the reasons why I found the live action movies about X-Men kind of a bit disappointing. You know what I mean? Like you just sort of think, oh, that's the design choice they went with. They put everyone in like black leather. And it, oh, hang on, sorry about that. Yeah, Cheese TV back in the day. Those guys were basically live streaming before live streaming was a thing. Although I have a feeling that they just did pre-recorded episodes. Like they'd record like a block of episodes and then just sort of, you know, put them to where they'd never air them live. Or maybe they would. I don't know. I was a kid. I didn't really care. I just liked my cartoons. Was never able to watch them back in the day. Oh yeah, I mean the movies, like they have a certain like charm to them. Like I mean they're not like 100% bad. Like Hugh Jackman is great. Patrick Stewart is amazing as Professor X. Saran McCallum is a top-notch Magneto. Even Halle Berry is Storm. That's some of the best casting I've ever seen. However, the costumes suck. There's just no getting around it. It's why when they made Deadpool Wolverine with comic book accurate costumes for everybody, it was amazing to watch, because they actually had, you know, Wolverine in his actual Wolverine suit. You know, even in the start, if you haven't seen it, they do like he's trying to find the right Wolverine, because the one in his universe is dead. So like he's going around sort of in the opening part of the movie, and he's trying to find the Wolverine that he needs to solve this mission or whatever. And you know, he goes to the different ones, and you know, you got one that's like played by Henry Cavill, and you got one played by Hugh Jackman, but he's like a really tiny guy. He's like a midget, or a little person is the correct terminology is supposed to suggest. And you know, you look at the different versions from the different comics throughout the years, and you just think, wow, they actually were faithful to these particular comics. It's really, really cool. And you kind of look at, the old X-Men movies that were made by Fox at the time, and you just think, guys, you had the licenses. You didn't have to do that much to get everything 100% right, but I don't know. I think what it boils down to is having the original, having these characters is fine, but to make them yours, you have to change them from what they appeared like in other media to match how you want them to look in your version, so you sort of retain more of the copyright. I think that's how that works. Wow, that's hectic. Color me impressed. Oh my goodness. This is like the best turnout I've ever had in a live stream in my whole career doing this. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for showing up and hanging out and saying hi. I do appreciate it. Throwing there's a final bit. Here's one of the brush sets that I absolutely adore in Procreate, and it's the luminescence brush kits. And this will be like the last thing I do for tonight on this one here. And I'll keep this to a generous but not too excessive 40 minutes. I'll duplicate that to brighten it just a teeny bit. Kind of a square rose looking thing. Anyway, guys, once again, thank you so much for tuning in. That'll be it for me tonight. It was only going to be a short one because I've got a few other bits and pieces I've got to take care of, but I will be back. Either on Thursday, Sydney time, or I will be doing a live stream on the weekend from Oz Comic Con. I'm not sure if I'll be able to though, because the setup might not be able to handle it with the Wi-Fi. But rest assured, I will be back next week, and I hope to see you there. Thanks once again to everyone who joined in, who subscribed, and even just lurked in the chat and just came to check it out. And I'll be back next week, so see you when I see you.